How you doing, everybody? And welcome back. Welcome to all the Bitcoin holders, CRONOS holders, CROCOIN, Power, Tectonic, MMF, and Terra Luna holders, everybody. How we doing? Good evening or so, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. here Central Time in Texas. Chilling, guys. No rush. Really exciting. Just listen to my voice. We're tired. What an amazing day. Let's go ahead and talk crypto, shall we? So there's a bunch of updates out there, right? Try to make some videos. There's a bunch of updates for CRONOS too and Bitcoin. I don't know if you're looking on Twitter, the 80,000 Bitcoin tweet. So I was like, so what in the world is that? And of course I got, oh, okay, that makes total sense. So I'm gonna go and throw at you a bunch of different knowledge. And as always, just enjoy, sit down there. And if you have any questions, go ahead and post it in the chat. I'm all yours, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Very, very happy to have you here. So another week here looking at the price of Bitcoin right now. And let's go ahead and start by saying, so May 2022 hasn't been the greatest for cryptocurrency overall. There's not any signs right now for anything bullish related. We have about 6 to 7 going to 8 weeks of Bitcoin just throwing up negative numbers, nothing positive right now. And you're seeing right now on the screen, ever since March 28th, all April, and pretty much all May, it's been red and negative. And I like that in a way because it allows me to buy much cheaper. But the problem is, if there was a problem, that it's been a while. It's been a while since we haven't seen anything green per se. The last time we saw some kind of a run was mid-March, and then back in October, so last year 2021. So in this year 2022, really there hasn't been any much more of a run when it comes to cryptocurrencies, okay? But it's okay, because at the end of the day, I believe we're preparing for that next bull run update. However, what it is right now is the reality, in my opinion, is that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are consolidating, everybody. They're consolidating. So, man, I don't know you, but I'm buying the dip. We're buying the dip, holding, staking, and putting our stuff to earn, because if not, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, my friend. These are precious moments for us, the cryptocurrency holders. Really, no matter what cryptocurrency you're here for, you can be here for Solana, Ethereum, AMP token, whichever cryptocurrency you're here for. If the project that you're looking at very closely, if that project means a lot to you and you're doing your research, you're taking a look at the white paper and you're taking a look at all the things that you like about the project, if it makes sense to you, then go for it. But as always, make sure you diversify, right? Because at the end of the day, you never know when you're going to have another Terra Luna situation and you may lose a bunch of your money. Of course, that is not the intention of cryptocurrency, but it does happen, and we just saw it happen as well in this time. Not really gonna happen for a bunch of the blockchains that I know of, but I think we're getting to know a bit more about the stablecoin situation. And when there's an opportunity for bad actors to come in, they exploit the system and then leave a bunch of people on the streets, and that's just what happened, right? There's one thing about it. I started by saying 80,000 Bitcoin. Well, it seems because the Terra Luna foundations, the Terra Luna entire protocol, the project had more than 80,000 Terra Luna on their reserves. Right now, guess how many they have? Less than 400 Bitcoins, right? Less than 400 Bitcoins, 330 or so. So they spent billions of dollars in Bitcoin total to try to stabilize the network. And even that happened, it all happened this week that just concluded, and the price of Bitcoin did not crash, which is really robust and it's really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what other different people are saying about the topic, but kind of comes to show how nice Bitcoin is, the protocol, the blockchain. And even though people can sell off more than 80,000 Bitcoin, you can still see it put in very good numbers. So I like Bitcoin, everybody. In my previous live, I told you that we need to be focusing more on Bitcoin. That's something that you and I have to be, adding to our bags every single time we can. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Oh yes, I know Shiba Inu is great. I know CROCOIN is great. I know Terra Luna is great, or whatever. add to your add to your Bitcoin and add to your Ethereum. Don't forget about that. I know it's painful, or I know, so many people maybe don't want to do it because the prices are just much higher and you don't feel like you have enough coins, right? Because for Bitcoin, not many of us have one Bitcoin, right? So we're gonna have half or some Satoshis, but still, I'm gonna encourage you to do that, my friends. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Really happy to have you here. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna give you a shout out here and turn on those notification bells. We're just starting, guys, and this is just a chill night, Monday evening. Why not? Just saw a bunch of updates and I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and say hi to the fam. That's it. Say hi to the fam. All right, guys, so one of the things about Bitcoin that I like right now is that even though we're still consolidating, I mean, you can take a look at some of the weeks that we have passed in May. It doesn't seem that we're gonna have a different change in course, positively speaking, for Bitcoin. Okay, I think for now Bitcoin is gonna either continue going at around 29,000 for the rest of the week, which I don't think so because cryptocurrencies move so fast and so crazy. I'm expecting something like a little bit of a bull trap and then a much greater fall for this cryptocurrency. And if that happens, it's finally happening. Like I wish it would happen much earlier because I just wanted to go to the lowest price already and I want to buy it at its deepest price of around, low 20s, and then later on kind of move on to the next thing, right? Let me go ahead and get closer here. You're seeing on my screen right now, there are a couple of things that I want to make sure you understand. So here's on my weekly, right, for Bitcoin. The last time Bitcoin was oversold, like badly, was 2019. So what happened in 2019? Well, 2019, everybody, we touched the 200-day moving average. That's one thing. So right about here. And you take a look at that, we consolidated for a while. We started here on November 19, 2018, and we ended the consolidation in April 2019. So it was more than 5 months of just consolidation. Imagine having right now 5 months of consolidation in the 30,000s. I guarantee you a bunch of people are going to leave this space and a bunch of people are going to be so disappointed about crypto because everybody's expecting this. Not many people are expecting this. Am I correct? Yes or no? It is what it is. It is what it is. That is why Terra Luna just last week became so popular, because people saw an opportunity to completely and absolutely make life-changing growth and gain, and that is totally fine. I'm really excited for them and make as much money as you can. So I mean, different situations, that we're going to go through right now for the state of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We still haven't seen a consolidation this long. But first, we need to see the bottom of cryptocurrencies and then a consolidation. So for a bull run to happen, realistically speaking, guys, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, and that is why I kind of want the lowest price for Bitcoin to come already and then turn on to the next thing. What's going on, guys? Can't afford 15K. Ethereum at $900. I would love to buy Ethereum at $900 for reals. You lost everything with Terra. Lost $47,000, Shiblin. So sorry to hear that, man. So sorry to hear that. Hey, dude, don't forget to realize those losses on this year's taxes. It's true. You can do that as well. Bitcoin will go sideways until Republicans take control and the Republicans understand how to fix the economy. Franny, thanks for your comment. That's good. Oscar, good to see you back on. What's going on? Overton, welcome back. Yes, I'm going to talk about the meeting in El Salvador. More than 44 bankers are in El Salvador talking about Bitcoin. A bunch of countries represented. So, that's why I'm here chilling with you guys, because there's a couple of updates that I believe are pretty nice. We don't necessarily need to have a pump in the crypto market to have a live ride. Just have great conversation and to see what's going on in the markets. That's it. So, yes, let me continue with my conversation about Bitcoin here. So, what am I expecting? Well, I'm going to delete these arrows so I don't want people to get confused. we've been saying for a while, and I've been saying for a while, okay, I want to see a drop from here to here immediately. So I want to turn the page. Okay, so once that happens, so we finally are at 22, 21,000, right? I'm assuming the worst for cryptocurrency right now. I'm assuming that for May and June, we're going to see the lowest prices in crypto, right? Well, as soon as we do that, it's going to be a consolidation time if we go back in history like this, right? Where we're really close to the 200, we may have, well, in this case, what's a pandemic right here? So, you know, I'm sure that we're not going to have another pandemic. So as soon as we touch base, we could have another run up in not that much of a long time, just kind of waiting for a long time. When the time is right for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, we should be able to see a nice recovery from this capitulation that we're having in the entire cryptocurrency market. In my opinion, because no one really knows what's the bottom price of Bitcoin right now, I'm telling you right here, $22,000 can be much lower, can be much less, you know, can be $25,000, $26,000. For right now, what I'm looking, if the RSI goes to the bottom that I'm seeing it here on the weekly on Bitcoin, the lowest I've seen Bitcoin is touching actually the line in 2018. That's when Bitcoin touched it, and that was at a price of $3,450. That was Bitcoin in 2000, end of 2018, beginning of 2019. Assuming that that happens again, the price is going to be $22,000. And that, my friends, is going to be a much higher low in the low prices of Bitcoin year by year. Well, in this case, low by low, not year by year, because year by year will be in 2021. We never put anything below 29,000. But right now, I mean, we already went to 25,000. You see, it's a bunch of different things going on. But in the lowest of the lowest, in the when it comes to Bitcoin, will be much higher, right? And once that happens, from here, that's when I'm predicting that we're gonna be running all the way up to 60, 70, 100, and 120, and much more. And that is when all of our CROCoin, all of our AMP token, all of our ERC20 tokens, Dogecoin included, Shiba Inu included, and the new Terra Luna that they're trying to fork, that's when all of them will pretty much go ahead and do much better later on, right? So having that as a foundation, everybody, is going to be clear to have realistic expectations. I'm not here telling you that Terra Luna will be $1 tomorrow. I'm not here telling you that CROCoin will be $1 tomorrow. No, I understand that this is going to take some time. 2022, listen to this. It hurts me to say, but it's maybe true. 2022 might be done for cryptocurrency when it comes to price. Might be done, because to be honest with you guys, I've been in investing since, I mean, much, you know, before the current administration. But since this new administration entered, most of the investments in the market, stock market, and crypto haven't been that good overall. Well, in the stock market per se, but in the crypto market, it's been kind of crazy with some of the meme coins. Now, why is that important? Well, because right now in this 22 year, things are much worse than they were in 2021. And now we have inflation, and now we have the Fed raising the interest rates, and now we have gas prices going to all-time highs. So all of that adds to the pressure of the economy. And looking at a 2022 for a bull market, I don't think so, right? I'm just trying to give you facts here, right, that you can understand well, because we don't want to create false expectations. If for some reason the market continues with its craziness and gives us a nice bull run to possibly put a 45,000 Bitcoin, I'll honestly tell to myself, liquidate, because it can come back anytime, right? It kind of depends if it's by a pump or if it's something consolidated, for sure. What's going on, Juan? Happy to have you here. Carlos, if you believe in long term, these prices don't matter. Always DCA slowly. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. What's going on, Cahoon? Happy to see you here. Oscar, if Bitcoin hit $15,000, I will not be exiting this world that day. You'll be fine. What's going on, Shane? Happy to have you here. Tickle that like button, of course. Arman, thank you very much for helping me with the like button. encouragement so more people come out. So realistic expectations is really one of my mottos here in the channel. Yeah, the more I'm here in cryptocurrency, the less I think I know. I don't know why that is. I mean, the more you are learning about something and you get excited and you get more people around you, the less you think you know, because it's just so much information that you have to digest on a daily basis. And one part of that transformation for cryptocurrencies is going to be blockchains and exchanges. And that is why everybody here in my community, we love, most of us, right? We love crypto.com with everything that they're doing for purposes of bringing and luring the next billion users. Because I understand very well, better than anyone, how their services oftentimes are not the best, how their applications oftentimes are not the best, how their cards are oftentimes not the best. So I understand that part very well. But the point of the story is no company is perfect, and I'm not trying to defend them. I'm just saying what my experience is. So far, 80% retracement or 80% down, from the peak, almost $1 to the bottom at 20 cents. One of the things that I like so far for crypto.com, guys, is we haven't seen 100% retracement. That's one. And Bitcoin is still consolidating at 30,000. CRONOS is not moving much lower than that. Usually, before all this crash, if Bitcoin had a price of $44,000, CRONOS will have a price of 44 cents. If Bitcoin will have a price of, $38,000, CRO will have a price of 38 cents. Like, I would like to call them the twins, the little brother and the older brother. That was all February and March. I like that because it was so easy to relate to one another. Not anymore, because the price of Bitcoin right now is $30,000 and the price of CRO is 20 cents. Can somebody here in the audience tell me why is that? And I already have the answer. Why is that? Well, the answer, altcoin versus Bitcoin. Altcoins will always go much lower in a bear market compared to Bitcoin. CRONOS is not Bitcoin. CRONOS is an altcoin. Can be one of the best exchanges, can be one of the greatest type of cryptocurrency for DeFi protocols, for the entire NFT metaverse and all the great plans that they have. But just because it's an altcoin, it's going to get liquidated really, really fast. And because Bitcoin is not an altcoin, it's digital money, digital gold. It's much stronger. What is it? Proof of mining, proof of work also helps with that. Because I saw an article saying that proof of work is physics based and proof of stake is human based. And humans, of course, can default very many of the times, but physics, strength has much higher rate of not making mistakes. And that's another thing why kind of they made the reference as far as the Terra Luna incident. So that's my point. Bitcoin will have a much lesser growth when things are much better in the upcoming months and years than CRONOS. CRONOS will have from 20 cents all the way to 50 cents and will catch up very nicely with Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be at around $60,000 and CRONOS will be at around 70 to 69 cents. That's what's going to happen because Bitcoin is just that nice index fund for the entire cryptocurrency market. And once you go out to the altcoins, it's where you're diversifying, taking a little bit more risk, but for greater rewards in this economy. Got it, everybody? That's kind of like a little bit of an explanation for you to understand how kind of impacts and where you want to put your portfolio. Some of you want to do 50% Bitcoin and then 50% altcoins. Go ahead and do so. If you want to do 25% Bitcoin, the rest in altcoins, go ahead and do so. You can even do some percent Bitcoin, some percent NFT, some percent mining, and some percent altcoins, right? And from that, you can go on and filter and just kind of do as you please. It really depends what you want to do at the end of the day. And if you are looking for someone that can give you a bit more daily tips on your portfolio, on the top of the chat, everybody. I have my link for my Discord server. Go ahead and join, support the channel. We'd love to have you. Welcome back, everybody. It's a nice Monday evening. Yesterday here in Texas, we have the eclipse. Anyone watched it? It was super popular here in Texas. Probably in other different states you were able to watch it. But guess what? Because I was here with you talking and I was kind of like busy or so, I missed it. I missed the eclipse, but I saw it in some pictures. I know, right? So I'm gonna get some water, fam. And as we see this consolidating prices, not that exciting per se, but I mean, hold it for a couple of years and you will get your exciting for sure. Nice. What's going on, guys? Big time CRONOS holders. Same here, buddy. I don't know how to say to my wife that I lost 47,000 in Terra Luna. I was reading an article or like a tweet where the husband told his wife that he lost like $400,000, the house and everything, and his wife was like, it's okay, honey. That's kind of like material things. So difficult times for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into Luna in just a second after a couple more updates, but because Terra Luna, of course, is a big subject and I will require a lot of my time right now. But when it comes to Bitcoin consolidating, everybody, and CROCON Zero as well consolidating, well, if you were looking for a time to buy cryptocurrency or start dollar cost averaging, I think this is a great time. I do believe in a way there's a little bit of, inside of me that we can see lower prices. Like I've said, I don't know if the bottom of Bitcoin is here at 30,000 or at 22,000 or at 15,000, but we are creating different parameters. If you're looking to day trade this, great. I think you have an amazing opportunity here to day trade and make some money as you go. Other than that, just leave it there, right? Bunch of millionaires and billionaires will just tell you, leave it there, don't move it, and go ahead and enjoy your life. That's it. Don't even bother, because there's really not much that we can do here, because everything and every time that we have a pump, it gets liquidated immediately. Just take a look at this as I'm kind of getting closer here. I'm gonna go from the week to the 4 hours on Bitcoin. You see that? I mean, you just see that, everybody. Since May 9th, complete volume, like volume grew so much for Bitcoin, right? Specifically for Bitcoin as well, due to the Terra Luna incident as well, with a bunch of sells and buys. So every single time we have a pump, we get liquidated. You can even see it right here yesterday. Like, it's sickening, right? It's sickening. It's the same thing that happened with all my AMP token holders. Anyone here? Every time we had from 5 cents to 7 cents liquidated, from 5 cents to 8 cents liquidated. I was like, what? Let us be a little bit, come on. And it's just the cryptocurrency space, right? There's just people that are here for the money, quick money. And if you're trying to hold, it might be really difficult to hold for these short-term periods of time. But that is why, for my CROCON, my AMP token and algorand, cardano, I'm just leave it there, stake it, buy the dip, and that's it. Turn the page, because it's oftentimes difficult creating new things to say for cryptocurrencies that just don't move, since price is extremely important for people here on social media. So I understand that very well. Now let me show you a couple of new things, guys. Welcome to everybody. Now this is insane and has to do with CRONOS and Terra Luna. Are you ready? Oh gosh, when I saw it, I'm like, what? So everybody know what's happening with Terra Luna. I don't have to go through that once again. So this is what CRONOS is saying right now. Friend of Cosmos, CRONOS, right? If you've been working on projects on, Terra Luna and would like support to expand to CRONOS, DM these people, which I'm sure are some developers of CRONOS, growing the CRONOS chain, which, by the way, I need to follow them. I need to thank you, CRONOS, for giving me the names. Appreciate that. They're happy to support grants, introductions, technical and marketing support for you to expand the CRONOS community. Now take a look at this. CRONOS has experienced vibrant growth in the past few months, and they give it pretty much like a nice business card for anyone building in Terra Luna space. Now, why is this important? Because if you go to DeFi Llama, Terra Luna imploded from position 2. I mean, if you go back to all my CRONOS chain videos, every live or so, which you want, but it's fine, let me tell you, it was Ethereum and then Terra Luna. And I will always stay my audience from CRONOS like, hey guys, we have to beat Terra Luna's butt some way or another. Like, it's insane what they're doing with Anchor Protocol, almost 20% APY. That is crazy. How in the world they're doing that? Now we know what happened, right? Got out of control. But in a way, they're pretty much pitching to all developers saying, hey, if you're building on Terra Luna, come to CRONOS. Come to CRONOS. And I think this is great. Kind of funny, right? Telling the audience of Terra Luna, come to CRONOS, or anyone, right? If you've been developing on CRONOS. So that's pretty cool. And if I'm sure that I don't have any or few developers watching, right? But I think this is a great opportunity for developers to come to CRONOS and build here on CRONOS, because it is the community. It is one of the communities that I found here on YouTube, that I found on social media. I really liked it, and we're passing through a very winter bear market that is difficult to see. You come and take a look at where are they here. You come and take a look at all of my favorite protocols: MMF, Tectonic, BBS, MMO, Savannah, MIMAS, METF, Versa token. It's a difficult winter, guys. There's no other way to say it. It's a difficult winter. Seeing all the projects that you and I talked very closely, and I've told you buy or say, I mean, just kind of gave my opinions, really strong opinions, right? But it is what it is. Now, here's the deal. Now we're getting into the Terra Luna territory just right now after giving my entire pitch on Bitcoin and CRONOS. Here's the deal. Trust. How are Terra Luna developers trusting the new survival plan 2 that I made a video for you just some hours ago? Because that, based on the reviews I saw, guys, they're mad. Some of them, they don't like the fork. They don't want to fork. They want to go back to the peg to $1, and they want to burn some of the coins. And that, of course, is going to be amazing for current Terra Luna holders, because you're going to bring the supply down, price of Terra Luna is going to go up, and a bunch of people are going to be very happy. However, that may be the right approach if you want some sustainable growth for the entire network. And I think that's what they're looking at. That's what they're creating, or they're proposing a fork that's going to, from one blockchain for Terra Luna, you're going to split it in two, and you're going to have Luna Classic and Luna, and welcome Ethereum 2. Welcome Ethereum 2.0. Like, when I saw Luna Classic, I'm like, no way. Can you please name it something that classic, dude? For reals. Like, how in the world you name it classic? Like, first thing that comes to mind is Ethereum, right? It's just insane. But that's how they try to name it classic. So if you haven't looked at the survival plan 2, you can go ahead and find it really, really quickly. I'm going to post the link in just a couple more minutes. But yeah, that is, what's happening. CRONOS is offering one solution. Just come to CRONOS chain. You can build. And from my experience, it's a great place. And as soon as we detect a scam, the CRONOS community comes to the rescue, and it's like, hey, ban it, shut it down, or so. I really give kudos to MMF for being an amazing player and ecosystem, VBS Finance as well. I've been posting Versa token here in the channel, and other different projects that I'm going to be sharing here in the channel that are already cooking up. Some projects that have been reaching out to me for some partnerships. So I'm pretty excited for that, right? So I wanted to share this with you guys because I find it hilarious. CRONOS pretty much kind of like sharing, hey, come and build on CRONOS. Not bad at all. That's pretty cool. Looking at the entire market, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh here for all of us and see what's going on. 1.28 trillion. Okay, so under 1.30, there's not really much going on. I'm just gonna go to the ones that have been doing the kind of like the best movement so far. And we have eCash, Maker. Maker, of course, is borrowing and lending, so that has to do with tectonic. So if I see Maker up, it's, kind of like a good signal for the borrowing and lending where tectonic lies. Other than that, there's not really much going on. On the ones that are down, Still Terra USD, guys, and this is exactly what they're trying to fix things, because 12 cents is just disgusting. It's just cannot believe it, right? Still is extremely bad, and the situation is to bring this as high as possible. And how kind of like I started this live with the 80,000 Bitcoin, because they spent so much money to try to stabilize everything, but so far nothing. And well, that money is of course gonna go to the people much in need, the emergency rescue, to all the people that the holders are lost a lot of things. And that's what's happening with the project thus far, according to the Terra Luna reserves. All right, guys, so that is this one. Duquan today coming out and putting finally some good tweets for everybody to enjoy, and some retweets that he did. Random Earth is coming into rebuilding on Terra. So this, I will guess, these are dApps, and it's an NFT marketplace for Terra money. Exactly. So Random Earth will be a perfect example for what CRONOS put out on this tweet, saying, hey, you want to come to CRONOS, come here. But it does seem that Random Earth and other different dApps do want to continue building on Terra Luna. And they need that, because that's how Terra Luna also continues making some money. So here it is. Aperture Finance. Aperture will continue to sell in the 7 chains, with Terra 2.0 being one of them. So Aperture Finance is another dApp, cross-chain, community-driven strategy. So I haven't interacted with this one, but you can notice how they want to be faithful to what Duquan and Terra Luna are doing, because remember that Terra Luna was in the top 2 on DeFi, so you had pretty sizable amount of dApps there. And if I go to DeFi Llama, you will go ahead and find it. So I mean, everybody, I think we understood when he said Terra is more than USD, and that's when he posted this nice and long thread, and what people reacted in very different ways for and against the fork. But I think in a way this is gonna help some people with the fork, not everybody, I think. And that's way above my purview and my pay grade. It's gonna be insane. I will continue examining what's going on so far with Terra Luna, as far as the how they continue with this. But there's gonna be people that are just not gonna recover their money, period. There's just gonna be people that will never recover their money from Terra Luna, and that is the reality. That's also a realistic expectation. There's gonna be some people that will recover monies, but some people that will just always lose everything that they had with Terra Luna. It's gonna happen. Cameron Winklevoss, one of the brothers, founder of Gemini, says the fact that Luna sold 80,000 Bitcoin, so $3 billion in total, $3 billion into the market, and we're holding steady at $30,000 of Bitcoin, is encouraging. The foundation of Bitcoin holders is strong. Exactly what I was mentioning. And finally, I'm here for the 80,000 Bitcoin. What does that mean? 16 hours ago, as of Saturday, May 7th. So that was what? That was, today is the 16th, so that was like about more than a week ago. The Luna Foundation guard held a reserve consisting of 80,394 Bitcoins. That is a lot. That is billions of dollars, right? They were at its best right here. So May 7th, May 8th, May 9th came, and then of course the horrendous realistic reality for Terra Luna occurred, where everything was lost. And now, as of now, which is today, May 16th, 4 a.m., they've said, as of now, the remaining reserves are 313 Bitcoin. That is insane. What's going on, Quinn? Welcome. So that is a massive drop, and all of that money was dumped. And even that money was dumped and out of this wallet, you can still see the price of Bitcoin holding steady, and that is pretty nice. That is one of the reasons as far as advocating for Bitcoin and for its resilience, right? And that's when you come to this link, once you actually know how in at the beginning of 2022 they were having some billions of dollars here, $2 billion. Then they jumped to $3 billion here, because I don't know if you remember that Duquan was adding more and more and more Bitcoin to their reserves. And finally, right, $4 billion on May 3rd. So that was a time when I mean, Terra Luna was doing really well, and then imploded all the way down to millions of dollars. Yeah. Carlos, forget about Luna. It's about a huge scam. Sorry for all the people that lost their money. It's not gonna be a topic that a lot of people will forget, right? We wish that was the case, but because it just affected so many people, we do have to continue the story and just, for them as well. Best to tell your wife you lost the money, mate. Unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, that is the reality. And with this new fork, what are people expecting? Well, to work, right? Not everybody's gonna be happy at the end of the day for the new plan for Terra Luna. Survival plan 1, survival plan 2, still 1 billion tokens. But what I'm telling you right now, and finally, after talking a lot about everything, here's the price of Terra Luna. After talking about everything here, this is supposed to become then the Terra Luna Classic, and then the new Terra Luna is supposed to be coming up once everybody and all the consensus gets approved. They already gave us a timeline, and it ends at the end of the month. And that is a crazy thing because they don't really have too much time to spare. Like, I understand things have to move quickly, but this so quickly, I just hope that Terra Luna, for the best intentions for everybody and for all the holders, right? Because I mean, me, who cares? My $400 that I put on Terra, $430. Who cares for my $430? I can lose my $430. It's fine. But the people that put millions of dollars and thousands of dollars, that really hurts my heart so much. I would love to have Terra Luna back at $34 where I first bought it, but I don't think that's gonna happen, guys. With the current protocol and the current supply, it is just gonna be insane. And if it ever goes back to $34, not only am I gonna be rich and a multi-millionaire, but there's just gonna be too many people like I mean, it's just gonna be super insane. It's never gonna happen because with the current supply of trillions, it's just never gonna happen. So a lot of people wanted burns because that will facilitate and benefit the current holders that bought extremely low, but it would just cause chaos and havoc in the current protocol, underlying protocol. And honestly, that's a great conversation. It will be even greater and better to bring Do Kwon to the channel or to have an AMA, because he hasn't had anyone that I know of, any AMA. That will be good to listen to him, because I don't think he wants to do one, because it will be pretty heated, to say the least. To say the least. Be honest will work in the long run. What's going on, Pretzel? Welcome. Honesty, best policy. Tell her. Oh, okay. You're talking about the wife. Okay, you continue talking about the wife. That's totally fine. Luna can go to 1 cent with the current supply. Absolutely never. It will never go to 1 cent with the current supply, my friend. In the trillions, it is impossible, close to impossible. $1, forget about it. You need to reduce that. So I think first we need to see the current, like the actual Luna, normal Luna, and the Luna Classic project to be already operating, to see how things are gonna unfold, because we have Wrap Luna, we have the current Luna. There's gonna be many Lunas there floating around, and see where people are gonna end up and who's gonna take over the current Luna and who's gonna take over the new Luna. So it's insane. And I know, of course, people saying Terra Luna is dead, and the price is absolutely destroyed. The project is still not dead. So we'll see what's going on with that one. I think the question here lies, should you buy Terra Luna? Buy now Terra Luna? Well, looking at the analysis so far of how things are moving, if you're buying Terra Luna right now, let me tell you this. If you're buying Terra Luna right now, it's because you want short-term gains. This protocol right here, it's just not gonna go back to the price that it was before, because they're not working on this protocol now. They're just putting it on the other, they're just tossing it away and building something new. So if you're buying on this Terra Luna right now, it's just gonna stay here at this time, at this lowest price, and that's it. We may have some runs or so that today, this was created, everybody, with the news about the fork. This, because I saw Terra Luna early in the morning, it was 301, then it went all the way to 302, and then look at it right now. That is the reality. So in my opinion, it will stay here at the zeros with its current supply. The new Terra Luna is the one that you probably wanna take a look at if you wanna get in very early. So once it's up, I know a lot of people are gonna be excited to jump in and see what's gonna go, because according to dogecoin, there's not gonna be this algorithmic stable coin on that Terra Luna. There's gonna be a bunch of airdrops though. You're gonna have airdrops for holders. You're gonna have airdrops for UST holders pre-attack. You're gonna have some airdrops for different developers. You're gonna have airdrops for the people that are, of course, building that new Terra Luna. So we'll be interested. Will be interesting. And here on the one of the tweets from the reserved, which I have right here, 16 hours ago, take a look at this. The foundation is looking to use its remaining assets to compensate remaining users of UST, smallest holders first. So we're still debating through various distribution methods, updates to follow soon. So yep, I think interesting moves, of course, with the price of Terra Luna and with what, you know, the holders are expecting from here. Because here's the deal. I think here's the biggest deal of all. You and I are probably wondering if you should buy Terra Luna right now. There's people on the side, like on the edge, trying to beg the Terra Luna project to give them something because they already lost everything, right? I have some money that I can put in to buy Terra Luna and make a quick profit, a quick buck. There's some people that have so much USD, 10,000 USD, 5,000 USD, probably 100,000 USD. And that 100,000 USD is now worth close to nothing. And they are expecting at least some help from the project. And that's where all those Bitcoin and all those reserves are primarily going to. Got it? That is what's going to happen. And I think that's completely fair. Have no doubt. There's other people that were asking about the exchanges, if they were going to be airdropping to the exchanges to the people that bought Terra Luna on the exchanges, right? Because if you did it on Binance, I am sure that I don't have Binance, to be completely transparent. I cannot have Binance in my opinion. But if you have Binance, I'm pretty sure that you can stake it there, right? Because they can do pretty much everything. So if you're staking on Binance, probably Binance is going to give something out as well in form of an airdrop or so. Take a look at that. So in these upcoming days, communication has to be transparent. Communication has to be, you know, straightforward and on a timely fashion, because people are looking at it. And I'll be delighted to see what the latest news are out there. dogecoin and Terra Luna seems that they're working around the clock to update the entire community day by day by day. Let's go. Loving it, everybody. So that is what's going on with Terra Luna this time. And I'll be excited to see what's up. Will I buy the new Terra Luna, right? Well, the reserves for this one, it's close to none and zero. So they have a bunch to build on. Back onto this new project. So we'll see, guys. One of the things you have to understand is the sentiment of the market right now. And according to the fear and greed from Bitcoin, we're looking at an 8. This is the lowest I've seen it ever. 8. So greatest time ever to buy cryptocurrencies, right? Wait, are you kidding me? It's super fearful. I mean, everybody's not doing that. Everybody's holding cash and not buying. Yes, but if you ever wanted a time to buy, not Terra Luna per se, but any other different crypto that you're looking at, when it's extremely fearful and completely bloody on the streets, that's when you attack. That's when you attack for sure. Let's go. Nice. Game over. It's not staking on Binance, so you cannot stake it on Binance. Okay, so there's no stake. So yeah, usually I know Binance does offer a bunch of staking opportunities, but if you own Binance, then there you go. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that a lot. Awesome. They've said, so I'm gonna go ahead for all of those who are asking about the here it is. So when where is it? dogecoin, yes, he said, here it is, today, 7 hours, yes, he said this one about the exchanges. And there was a question here. I just want to try to find it here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. It's in my previous video, but basically somebody asked him about the exchanges, and he said that they were looking to work with different exchanges regarding to that. I think it's gonna be here. Bunch of different questions right now. Here it is, found it. What does this mean for the people who hold Luna within an exchange? We're working with major exchanges to have the airdrop supported. Got it? We're working with major exchanges to have the airdrop supported. So will those who held Luna on exchanges and haven't sold qualify for the airdrop? So that question I'm answering to you right now. eToro, Webull, Crypto.com, Gemini, there it is. Right? But that's gonna have to fit within the criteria that they set, and you can find more on that survival plan. What's going on, Cam? Welcome. So yeah, there it is. Sean, this guy knew exactly what he was doing. He wanted this to happen. Honestly, at this point, there's just everybody's point of view, you know, has to be reviewed, I think, because how in the world you allow this to happen, right? It's just insane. But easily you can tell how bad actors are always out there trying to eat you as for lunch. And if you don't have something well built and with a one small tiny window for breakout, they're gonna take it. And it happened. It happened. Sean, you said I'm selling Luna at all-time high soon. I'm putting half into XRP. Fingers crossed. Well, I wish you the best. Wish you the best on that one. That's gonna be pretty cool. Nice stuff for sure. So the extreme fear right now, nothing of course to see here, something that we've been through it. And it's insane because if I had a chart to kind of like map you this extreme fear, it will be like extreme fear, and then we have bullish momentum, and then once back we are at extreme fear under 10. The difference is that when we started having extreme fear, the price of Bitcoin was at around $41,000, 30 something thousand dollars, right? Now we are at $29,000 and it's 8. So I would love to see Bitcoin much under 26 and then see what the number is gonna be here. That's gonna be pretty hilarious. Haven't seen it in 1 yet, so if you see this in 1, for sure jump in. You're doing yourself a big favor. Got it? All right, everybody, moving on to a little bit more for CRONOS. Good job on the MMF ecosystem, right? The market finance today, May 13, but today I was looking at a lot of people, you know, kind of showing off their nice NFTs. The Digging market collection, you know, it was out, and I believe it's already sold out. But it was great. They have the 3 houses, they have the mid market collection, and now they have the Digging market collection. So it's pretty cool. I know most of us probably haven't heard of MMF, but it's an ecosystem from CRONOS that I follow a lot, that I have my money on, and I really like it. Really like it. I know it's extremely down right. It's extremely down right now, but I'm pretty excited for that one for sure. So heavily suggest you check it out. When it comes to AMP token, guys, even with this was a couple days ago, right? But I like how the staking on AMP token remains strong, and our AMP token did not gain 1.0. So let's go AMP. Now it's back to 1.4 cents or so. So I'm still holding my AMP, and I'm expecting AMP token to grow much higher once we're back in better numbers. Oh, my AMP token, please help. The president of El Salvador saying tomorrow 32 banks and 12 financial authorities of 44 countries will meet in El Salvador to discuss the financial inclusion, digital economy, banking and the unbanked, the Bitcoin rollout and its benefits. And if I click here, you already can take a look at the pictures that they're having with a bunch of different countries just hours ago. And I'm sure that Mexico is there. I'm sure that the United States is there. And yeah, the reality is that while we talk about Bitcoin, here it is. So I'm going to leave it here for just a moment. While we talk about Bitcoin and the economy and blockchain and Terra Luna and CROCoin, guys, behind the scenes, we're seeing a bunch of individuals, lawmakers, businessmen, presidents, governmental authorities, and more making deals. So just imagine for a second. This is just Oscar Ramos rambling, right? If we are seeing fear markets right now, low prices in quotes, and all of this happening, once we are in a much brighter situation for cryptocurrencies, when the fear is out and the money is in and supply is contained, or finally the Fed is going to one of those FOMC meetings and saying, well, it's because once the Fed gets out of the FOMC meeting and says, hey guys, we have contained inflation, be ready for some amazing potential growth everywhere, right? So excited for that. Excited for that, for the opportunity that you and I can have. So I like to see this, planting seeds in 44 countries, 3 days to go, and pretty excited. Bitcoin is good for the world. And I hope that Mexico, my country, can, speed up the process. In Mexico, we have like a socialist type of president. So it would have been the equivalent to having Bernie Sanders as president here in the United States, just to give you an idea. Well, that's what we have in Mexico. I live in Texas, of course, but that's what we have in Mexico. And so just to, it is, we want, of course, Bitcoin everywhere. And the president of Mexico hasn't been that really vocal about cryptocurrency, but some of the senators in Mexico have. So I hope that, brings more connection, because if you want to go from the US to, of course, South America, you go through Mexico if you're, driving or so, and it will be awesome if you can pay throughout the way in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and then go to El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and all of these places and get yourself with Bitcoin, right? Because that's going to open way more economy and opportunities throughout America. That would be amazing. Really, really good, everybody. So just wanted to give you those updates for because I think it's good. I mean, as cryptocurrency investors, we do want to be kind of like knowledgeable on this. Fam! Well, what an amazing conversation we have, right? I don't want to keep it too long because it's already 50 minutes, but we just reviewed what's happening with Bitcoin, a nice story of what could happen and where we're heading. The latest on CRONOS, pretty excited. So still holding CRONOS, why not? Staking 12% and buying the dip. And Terra Luna, right now the price is not really moving, but we expect better things to come on the fork. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, the boys is in the community and they're gonna let us know what the latest are here for. And we have Arash with the first super chat and probably the last super chat of the night. Arash, what's going on? Thank you very much for your kind donation. Thanks for all you do, Oscar. Even though I lost a lot of money, I believe in this. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You didn't have to, but thank you, bro. And all of this goes back to you guys investing and showing up how things are done. Terra is garbage. I love the community here out here. So holding my Terra Luna as well, hoping, for maybe 304, 305. And at that point, I'm out and doing some day trading. If we have more pumps, I'll let you know, guys, because that's going to be pretty amazing. Guys, if you're watching this, before you leave, go ahead and smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Take a look at the links down below for your free Bitcoin and stuff. And on the top of the chat, that's where you have the Discord if you need a community. I'm here to offer you that. Appreciate your kind support. I want to say thank you to all the members, the new subscribers, the new viewers. My name is Oscar Ramos, and in this channel, well, we talk about a bunch of things. And so far, I like where cryptocurrency is heading. And if you don't believe it or you don't like it, well, you can ask to all those 44 countries and see what they think about Bitcoin. I think it's moving in the right direction. Even though Terra Luna dumped 80,000 Bitcoin, more than $3 billion, did you see a dump in Bitcoin price? You did not, right? That's how strong this is. That's how strong this is. So not bad at all, to be honest with you. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace, guys. God bless you. Catch you later. Bye, guys. Appreciate your support. Let's go. Time to rest, finally.